State lawmakers in Austin will begin hearings tomorrow on the failure of the state's primary electrical grid during last week's winter storm.
That's one of the main items on a long list of priorities released by Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. ABC 7's David Furtado takes a closer look at those topics with Amarillo State Representative John Smithy.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick released his priority list for this legislative session. 31 items in all, and in the top 5, the state budget, ERCOT reform, power grid stability, statewide broadband access, and snuck in there at number 4, the Protect the Star-Spangled Banner Act. Should it be this high on the list?
It's more of a political list, than anything. I'm not saying that's something you have to do or it should be a priority of the legislature, but certainly it's an issue that needs to be discussed. And I don't think everything on there will pass.
Representative John Smithy says a ballpark of 80% of the bills are controversial and will draw some pushback.
Even in a system where one party has a majority in both houses and has the governor's mansion, there are a lot of roadblocks that people can set up.
One of those bills, the Protect Free Speech on Social Media Act, which the Texas legislature has no control over. So why waste time on it?
When 2 or 3 companies have so much access to public media and the ability of people to communicate, and then they start picking winners and losers of who gets to communicate and who doesn't. I suppose private companies can do that, but what we've done, we've let those companies get so much control of the market that effectively they have a monopoly.
Or one targeted at abortion with an abortion ban trigger.
That is not going to be effective, and everybody knows it's not going to be effective because it was basically struck down by Roe versus Wade.
Consider you guys meet, once every 2 years for about 5 months. Could this be wasted effort on a bill that might not even take effect?
Well, we've got time to do these things. I mean, it's not like we can't, walk and chew gum at the same time. The problem is we're in the 7th week of the session now. We started back in the 2nd week of January. We haven't done anything yet, and I think that's concerning a lot of us.
Representative Smithy says the big reason for the lost time, COVID, which, as all of us know, put the country on pause.
I think all of us are ready to go to work. We didn't sign up for this job to sit around and do nothing, but it's frustrating when that's what you do.
The legislative session is only 7 weeks in and will end May 31st. For ABC 7 News, I'm David Furtado.